Hi, this video is going to go over OR probability, specifically without two-way tables, because sometimes on the regions, you see them as word problems. So as we're reading these problems, be on the lookout for the word OR, because that's going to give you the cue to use the OR formula, which is the probability of A or B equals the probability of A plus the probability of B minus the probability of A and B. So let's work through the first problem. At Andrew Jackson High School, students are only allowed to roll in AP US History if they have already taken World History or AP European History. That makes me think maybe we need the OR formula. Out of 825 seniors, 165 of them took AP World History, 66 took AP European History, and 33 took both. Given this information, determine the probability that a randomly selected senior is allowed to enroll in AP US History. Well, you're only allowed to enroll in AP US History if you took World History or European History. So this is definitely an OR word problem. We're going to write out what we have first. So we have the probability of World History. Let's see, there were 165 kids who took it out of 825 students. The probability of European history is 66 out of 825. And when they're talking about the word both, that means world and European. So both or and probability is 33 out of 825. They are giving you all the necessary things to find OR probability. So the probability of, world history or European history is equal to the probability of world history plus the probability of European history, one plus the other, minus the probability of world history and European history. Now, if you don't like the symbols, you could write out the words or and. However, it is good to know the symbols, so it's better to just practice with it. So what we have here is probability of world history is 165 over 825, 66 over 825, minus 33 over 825. You're going to throw this all in your calculator, and you're going to get out the answer, which is 198 students out of 825. That's the chance of either taking one or the other, which is really your chance of being allowed to roll in AP US History. Let's try another one. In a group of 40 people, 20 have brown hair, 22 have blue eyes, and 15 have both. This is and probability. Brown hair and blue eyes. How many people have either brown hair or blue eyes? So the probability of brown hair or blue eyes is the probability of one plus the probability of other minus the probability of them both. We always want to get rid of the overlap because we don't want to count anything twice. And both, remember, and probability is the upside down U. We're going to plug in what we have. So how many people have brown hair? 20 out of 40. Yes, that's 1/2, but leave it as the full fraction. Blue eyes is 22 out of 40, and the amount of people who have both are 15 over 40. You're going to throw that all in your calculator. You're going to get the probability of brown hair or blue eyes is equal to 27 over 40. Now, they want to know how many people have neither brown hair nor blue eyes. Part B was the actual regions question. If you want to find nor. That is not or. So you need to find or first. Now, there are a total of 40 people. Brown hair or blue eyes is 27 people. That means neither brown hair nor blue eyes would be the remaining 13 people. So that would give me 13 out of 40. So remember, if they ask you for nor, you need to find or first, and then find the leftover. Let's try another. This is the last way an or problem can be asked. We have in a survey of people who recently bought a laptop, 45% said they were looking for a large screen. So I have the probability of looking for a large screen is 0.45. 31% that said that they were looking for a fast processor. So that was 0.31. And 58% said they wanted a large screen or a fast processor. And I am regretting writing these words out. So large screen or fast processor is 0.58. There we go. Now, if a survey respondent is selected at random, what's the probability that the respondent wanted both a large screen and a fast processor? So this is an OR probability problem. We need the OR formula. However, they don't want OR probability. They want the AND probability. It still requires the OR formula. So we have the probability of large screen or fast processor equals the probability of one plus the probability of the other minus the probability of them both. There we go. So what we want is this AND probability. We know that OR is 0.58. The probability of your large screen is 0.45. The probability of fast processor is 0.31. And we want this. So because we want this, I don't want to keep writing out the whole notation. So instead, I'm just going to put X. And I'm going to solve for X. And you know how to solve this problem. You're going to combine like terms. 0.58 equals 0.76 minus X. I'm going to bring my X over to the other side. I'm going to get X plus 0.58 equals 0.76. Subtract 0.58 from both sides. And you are going to get 0.18. So that represents 18%. I hope this video helped. Remember, anytime you're reading a word problem without a two-way table, be on the lookout for the word or to know that you have to use the OR formula.